Top of it, top of it, top of it. It's your boy Coach One Stack. We at it, y'all. Dropping y'all some news you can use. Can you dig? I hope everybody's having a blessed day, man. And hey, man, wherever you at, I hope you're not too cold, because I'm still wearing tank tops and shorts out here in Las Vegas. You dig? Before I get into this video, because the prison nurses have exposed Diddy's HIV scandal and actually listed some of the celebrities. Guys, I had to take some notes for this one. Can you dig it? But before I get into this video, you already know what I want you to do. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and that notification bell so they know when I'm dropping, man. Can you dig it? Hey, but I don't like to keep y'all too long, so I like to get straight into it. Now, I've been telling you from time to time about Diddy's HIV status and that he, was showing signs of, that bug deteriorating his body when he was on the inside. And has been a lot of different stars that have been showing signs as well, right? Going into hiding, deleting their social media, things of that nature. And I got a long list of them, and I'm gonna tell you how they supposedly may have caught them at the Diddy party. And I got a video, so make sure y'all stay to the end. Now, see, when you dealing with prison, when you go to prison, guys, one of the first things they're going to do is they're going to test you for STDs, tuberculosis. They're going to give you a full body exam, not something that you would get at the doctor, but they want to see if you got that package and other things before you go into prison. That's how they, decide where to put you into population. Some prisons, they have people that have HIV, they're segregated. Some of them, they're not. But one thing for certain, two things for sure. If the inmates will always know who has it and who doesn't. And I'll tell you why, because they got this thing called pill call. And when they have pill call, hey, man, pill call, you getting that certain type of medication, and he gets the medication and he has it. Well, he's wondering why you getting that medication. But just to go into some names before I drop y'all a little video, and make sure you stay to the end of people who supposedly may have got this stuff, from Diddy and his Diddy parties. We're going to start with Christopher Williams, who got caught at Diddy's office on his knees in the office. Can you dig it? Doing them things to him. Can you dig it? And when Jaguar Wright approached Diddy about Christopher Williams, he told him, he said, well, if I can I'm so powerful, if I can make a man get on his knees and he said, well, what do you think I can have done to you? See, that's why people are scared of Diddy. And we got Usher. See, I'm trying to start from the way back and move to the front. We got Usher. We all know what he did to Usher. Took that boy's virginity at that age, at that young age, and Usher was rushed to the hospital with something going on back there, where he also contracted, herpes and VD and other things. And see, now, Usher has been on the down low, man, keeping it to himself. And he was sued one time by like a real thick, beautiful, larger black girl for knowingly passing on the STD, which is actually a crime. But she dropped her lawsuit. You understand what I'm saying? Because he settled out of court. And then we're going to get to Justin Bieber. Poor Justin Bieber. Guys, it's like Justin Bieber it's like he disappeared off the planet. Can you dig what I'm saying? It's like he disappeared off this planet, because you have to understand, when you as a man, you have to think about it when you have slept with a virgin for the first time. Normally, you make that woman fall in love with you because you have been her first. Well, it's no different, from a man, because we're not used to something being inside of us. You understand what I'm saying? And now Diddy was a lot of these people's first that I'm going to name off on this list, and they were not using protection. Some of these people are showing signs. Hollywood is talking about it. The nurse staff is talking about it. Yeah, they got HIPAA laws. But if nurses can get R. Kelly's information, hey, they got P. Diddy's. But Justin Bieber, man, we already know what he did to you. He turned Justin Bieber completely out. And you can tell when a lot of these guys get turned out, because the first thing they do is start acting real manly, mad at the world, getting a bunch of tattoos, drinking, because their whole psyche is messed up, because in their mind it's like, I have just been submissive to a man and had to bend over. How am I going to tell my woman to bend over? I don't get it. But Justin Bieber is supposedly one of the names on this list. Now, Jonathan Oddie, if you don't know who that is, he's someone who went bang bang at the Trump Plaza at one of the Trump hotels a few years ago. It's been about 5 years now, and he is still in custody in Miami and does not have a court date. And he said back then during his interview, and you can look it up, that Puffy gave him a STD. And he was one of Puffy's sex slaves. So, but nobody believed him. Now we're going to get to the boss, Rick Ross. Man, you notice how skinny Rick Ross, the boss, got? A lot of these people have sold their soul to try to get thin. But at the end of the day, man, he still got some women breasts that he can't tuck in. And those are bars. Can you dig it? So when so it's almost like a rite of passage, I'm thinking, with these celebrities, to knowing that they knowingly catch something and knowing that they have pills and I'm going to get the name of this medication before I make another video so I can name it by name. There's a medication you can take to keep you undetectable and supposedly keep you from passing it on. But you know what he was doing to Rick Ross and DJ Khaled? Because we already know they had open relationships. And so those are other names on the list. But here's the next one. Meek Mill. Meek Mill he was already thin, and now he's starting to get bumps on his face. And some sources say he even has some lesions on his body. Now, that's pretty tough. You dig? That's a pretty tough thing with Meek Mill. And y'all already heard that audio video. And make sure you stay to the end, because I have a video for you to talk about this and explain it even more, y'all. And we got Stevie J. He ain't as swole as he used to be. He's getting kind of thin. And that's a whole nother video about how he had to, Faith Evans caught him sleeping with a man and had to divorce him. Can you dig it? And not only that, he appeared in one of those freak-off tapes where he was with a young Caucasian male. And let's just say he was bumping and grinding behind the guy with no prophylactics. See, the problem here, no prophylactics. We got all these thousands of bottles of baby oil, but no prophylactics. And now that Diddy's in the penitentiary, his STD status is really not private anymore. It's really public. See, when you go to the penitentiary, none of your stuff is private anymore. And the nurses know. Matter of fact, they will deal with you with gloves on. They have cards marked that will say HIV positive when you're in the penitentiary. So people know who they're dealing with. And this is why you don't want to be out getting in fights with people, exchanging bodily fluids, because you just never know who might have it. Now we're going to get to Cuba Gooding Jr. Oh, that's right. Cuba. You ain't seen Cuba. He don't even mess with his own brother, people. He don't even mess with his own brother. And it's a name on here, man, that should not surprise you, because he's no longer living, guys. And that is none other than Craig Mack. Back in the day, man, Diddy's been passing this stuff on for 100 years, since the beginning of Bad Boy. Because come to find out, Biggie was into it too. Look, Christopher Wallace Jr., a.k.a. CJ, hey, man, he bashed with the rainbow community as well. And these people all have this stuff. It's like, it's something that holds them together. And one thing, man, if you want to bring people together in this world, you have to give them a common enemy or some type of common interest. And a lot of these actors, performers, their common interest is apparently these STDs, because you have to think about it. If I already have it, I can't catch it. So if I'm in a room full of celebrities and we all have it, we can have a whole free-for-all, because it ain't like I can catch it twice, can I? I mean, I can't catch it twice now, can I? And we already know about Soulja Boy. That was one of Diddy's play toys. He turned him out, because we all know, man, Soulja Boy has been a Hollywood prostitute for quite some time. And he never lives in his own house. He don't have a bankroll anymore. Tell me 5 songs that he's made other than that Crank That and Turn My Swag On. He's only made like 3 songs that really was his entire life. But hey, go ask Will the Baddest about Soulja Boy. Who's Will the Baddest? Oh man, that's a white guy, kind of thick white guy, and he just loved him some Soulja, to the point to where he says Soulja, man, when they doing their thing, Soulja likes interracial play, to say, oh yeah, white boy, you like that, don't you? You like that, white boy. And even explain what this man Eggplant looked like, even that it hooked to the left. But hey, man, what do I know, y'all? But none other, man, we got 2 more names on this list before I drop this video for y'all. So stay watching, man. This is going to be kind of a long one, so I need your attention. None other than TD Jakes, the power bottom. Hey, we already know that Diddy was going to use his influence, you know, since TD Jakes is a power bottom, and a power bottom is somebody, man, at these free parties, he just gonna arch it up there, and everybody is just going to get their turn. Like they never get enough, guys. They never get enough. That's what a power bottom is. They can take anything. You know, they're powerful. They can take anything, like a jackhammer. And then we gonna get to Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes has been messing with the fun boys and transgenders for quite some time. But these are what the prison nurses are saying. See, because the jail nurses and the prison nurses are 2 different breeds. But hey, I know y'all been waiting for this, so let me go ahead and turn this video up so y'all can hear it, and you can hear it for yourself. Let's go.
8 criminal elements. The jurors only have to prove that 2 of them, or feel that 2 of them have been proven in order for him to be found guilty on that racketeering conspiracy, as well as believing that Combs led a criminal enterprise for his
It was the kind of revelation that stops the world mid-spin. A nurse, breaking the silence of secrecy, took the stand and dropped a bombshell that no one could have anticipated. Sean Diddy Combs, the music mogul turned cultural icon, has allegedly been living with HIV for years. And that's not all. The nurse, who reportedly worked within the prison system, testified in court that Diddy's diagnosis wasn't just a private struggle, but a devastating secret that may have left a trail of destruction in its wake. Dozens of celebrities are now rumored to have been exposed, and whispers of lawsuits are growing louder by the hour. Even more shocking, the majority of those reportedly preparing legal action are men.
Well, the things that I experienced with him were monster-like. That stuff almost destroyed my life.
Picture the scene, a packed courtroom, the air thick with tension as the nurse's voice echoed through the chamber. Gasps rippled through the gallery as the testimony unfolded, revealing what insiders claim has been an open secret in the industry for years. For some, it was a moment of vindication. Longtime observers had speculated about Diddy's mysterious weight loss, his increasingly rare public appearances, and the shadow of exhaustion that seemed to follow him everywhere. Now those questions appeared to have been answered in the most dramatic way possible. But this was only the beginning. The fallout has been seismic. Within hours of the testimony, Hollywood's elite reportedly went into panic mode. Confidentiality agreements are being dusted off, legal teams are working overtime, and text messages are flying as stars scramble to protect their reputation.
What are you doing, bro? Everybody knows those stupid games.
They scrambling and scraping to protect their reputation, right? They scrambling and scraping.
Have already begun distancing themselves from Diddy entirely, while others are bracing for what could be the most explosive scandal in entertainment history. And then there's the darker rumor, a sinister undercurrent in this already shocking narrative, that Diddy's team may have been funneling money into a so-called Hush IV cover-up fund for years. Could it be true that hush money was paid to silence potential whistleblowers, or even victims? The allegations paint a picture of a calculated web of deceit designed to safeguard Diddy's empire at any cost.
How many people came through his orbit? How many people could this have happened to? And how did he get away with it for so long?
For those who have followed his career, this revelation feels like a betrayal of the image he has so carefully curated. Diddy has long been the poster child of success, excess, and untouchable confidence. A man who sold the world a lifestyle of sparkling dreams and penthouse realities. But now, the cracks in the facade are impossible to ignore. If the claims are proven true, what does it say about the man behind the empire? And what about the people who were allegedly caught in the cross?
Now, guys, what does it say about him? It says, you heard what they said. They said that Diddy had been, and other stars had been funneling money into a HIV fund of hush money, like a slush fund. If you don't, a slush fund is a fund where people put money so they can pay off lawsuits and pay off people. It's like the funds aren't supposed to exist. It's to shut people up. And that just really blew my mind that they had a HIV slush fund for Diddy and a lot of his victims. But I don't call them victims because most of them are willing participants. Can you dig what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, have you guys noticed, am I the only person that noticed this? I need to know in the comments. I need 200 comments on this video. Am I the only one who has noticed that when it came to this Diddy thing, there are more men that are coming forward saying that they have been touched than women. It's more men that are coming out. I mean, this is why the women are just, rather, be with another woman, because they can't get a good man, because all the good men are part of the boys club. You dig? They're part of the fan club. And if you don't know what the fan club is, figure it out. So, I mean, hey man, I'm just dropping the news as I get it. But Diddy now, here's what will happen with Diddy. Now that he has been confirmed, from allegedly having his HIV in prison from a prison nurse, whenever he gets out, if he sleeps with somebody, right, and passes it on to them, he can and will be arrested for knowingly passing on an STD to someone. Check your records. They even hit R. Kelly with that charge because he was passing along herpes. Can you dig it? But hey, I don't want to keep y'all too long, man. If you like this video, man, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and make sure, please, hit the like button. And after all, remember to be blessed. Don't ever get stressed. Make sure you never get finessed, and get plenty of rest. And then, oh yeah, stay the fuck out of trouble.